Hey, Missy. Hi, Janet. How y'all doing? It's still jiggly. Oh my gosh. I don't know what I'm going to do about the jiggle. I have it weighted down. It's still, I don't know what I'm bumping something. So, hi, Laverne. So, started a new sketch. I started a new collage book. I started a new one. Plus, I'm going to pull the other ones that I'm working in. Okay, does this need to come over? It does need to come over. Maybe there we go. Let's do this. Okay. All right. And now somebody's dinging me already. Who's dinging me? Oh, it's just Denise. Okay. It's not, I don't mean it's just Denise, but so I don't know where Samantha. Last I heard, Samantha was still in Croatia. So Denise will probably let me know where she is. Let's see. Barbara, Chicken Pot Pie Society, Terry. Brett, Terry, I took a picture of your not collage, your illustration. Let's see. Dawn P. Barbara, Chicken Pot Pie Society. Hi, Kat. How you doing? Let's see. I said hi to Missy. Kristen, Arlene, where'd she go? There's Arlene. How y'all doing today? Happy hump day. Happy Wednesday. Hi, Devin. And I don't think Devin's streaming today. Am I correct, Devin? Did I see on Monday that you're still out of town with family on vacay? Are you still on vacay? So we'll see what she says about that. I guess if I got cranberry juice this morning. Let's see. Oh, I will need my phone back over here. Oh, my pictures. I'm just reading chat, guys. Catching up, trying to catch up, scrolling. I have a pre-record. Okay. All right. So she's got a pre-recorded video going up. Okay. All right. Hi, Cheryl. Cheryl, I sent out your magazine you won. I sent that out yesterday. Let's see. Hi, Pamela Kane. Let's see. So yeah, I spent a few minutes at the beginning of the stream to say good morning to everybody. Hi, Keeks. So I try to catch everybody first thing. I'll turn that there we go. And you're welcome. Hope you enjoy it. And how's the lighting look? I tried to do a little, kind of some bright colors today. Did my fingernails in pinks and whatever. Hi, Flo. I love saying that. Hi, Flo. So yeah, I did pull some collage books at some of my favorite ones, and this is the pillar one. I pulled some pillars. So yeah, I thought we'd just play with some collage today. Oh, let me show y'all how far I did work a little bit more on my page from Monday. I'm getting all the little branches outlined and highlighted and started on some of the leaves in the back. So yeah, this is what we worked on Monday. I haven't done anything with the flowers yet. Hi, Belinda. Hi, me. So yeah, so I'm getting there with her. So yeah, we put that to the back and move some of this stuff out of the way. So yeah, so I started another collage notebook. This is just a service ticket from the just stuck it on there. I did use a few of Devin's pages in here, collage papers in here. And then I pulled some of the notebooks that are in progress, and I tabbed, post-it noted some of the ones I want to work on. Not necessarily all today, of course, but some of the ones that I want to add to. Like these are all in progress ones. Well, some of them are done, but most of them are in progress. So I pulled some of the books that I like, and here's the pillars. I pulled some pillars. And then I pulled some, like if I have a little leftover scraps, instead of putting them in my desk journal today, put them on a tag. Here's a couple I did that too yesterday. Leftover pieces of collage fodder and papers. I haven't done anything to the backs. And just, kind of, I don't know, collaged them on some tags and inked them and put some little seam binding on them. So if we have time to do leftovers, that's what I got out there. Hi, Tina. Tina coming in saying good morning to everybody. So how you doing, Pamela? Jennifer, Zinjan, Nana Mo. Let's see. Belinda. So thanks everybody for being here. Anybody I missed? I try to say good morning to everybody. We're all getting excited about Samantha coming home on Saturday. And I just saw, hi sister. How many of y'all have ever played Myst, Riven, Uru, all the Myst games? I did not know but the Mysterium convention is in Atlanta this weekend. I don't know that I'd go because it's so dang hot. But if I'd have known earlier, I did not know. I used to play, all those games. But so I don't know if any of y'all have ever played any of them. But yeah, they had the Mysterium convention this weekend in Atlanta. Let's see. Am I missing? Trying to catch everybody. I doubt I'm going to go. It's just too hot. But I did, you never played the Myst games? Yeah, a long time ago, Laverne. And then when they did Uru, it was, it was an online game like 2004, maybe. And it was one of the first like online games with, chat and interaction. Went on, it was in beta for a long time. We were all, hang on, let me get a sip of water. Oh, geez. Let me go run in the other room and get my bottle of water. Hang on. And we could, now it's nothing to design your own avatars and stuff and clothe them and change them and make them look like you and all that. But back then, you was really something. So I would draw a lot of I've shown them to y'all before. I don't have them handy right now. But I would draw my friends, and we'd meet up in the cave, in the caverns. And anyway, I would draw them and in color pencil, little like avatar portraits back in the day. Anyway, I just wondered if any of y'all ever played Uru. Let's see. 113 degrees in Florida, Tina. Yeah, I don't know what it's going up to today. Let me look at my weather app here. Right now it's only 77. It's only going up to 90 today, but that's because we're going to get rain, Tina. So, and did y'all see about the tsunami and the earthquake? I mean, I guess the tsunami wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, thank goodness. But on the coast of Russia, they had an 8.8 earthquake that caused a tsunami, and Hawaii was on top alert all night. But I don't think it was it. It wasn't as bad as they thought. But anyway, that was something. Just to like see, oh yeah, we all got the whole world's got a tsunami warning. It was something, and it's supposed to go to Alaska. I did see that Lady Jan said that she was checked safe in off the coast, of Canada. So I know, right, Devin? So, okay, Nanamo says starting 3 journals today, one for scrap a day, one for things given memories from family and other cards from my family. That's 2. What's the third one? What's the third journal? Scrap a day, one for giveaways. Oh, and the third one is for cards from family. Okay. I know, right? Alaska, yeah, because they're right there. So, anyway. Yeah, my daughter lives outside of LA. My other daughter, Jennifer, she lives outside of LA. So, yeah. She was only a block from the fires back, a while back, a couple months ago. Let's see. Yeah, I know, right, Tina? Running the room and back 5 view. Well, if you're doing backflips, I hope you have your panties on. Let's see. Who else am I missing? So hi, Barbara. Brooke with an E. Scrolling. Brooke started a new glue book. Brooke, are you on Instagram? Somehow I think you are, but it's not coming to me. Okay, I think I'm caught up. All right, so let me go over here real quick. Yeah, I don't know if you are you on, Brooke? Are you on Instagram? Let me go over here and show you the picture that Terry did of the prompts from Monday. I just try to take a picture of it because it's easier. Arlene. Okay, so Brooke, let me just go look for you because I just don't remember when the last time you posted. All right, let's see. Brooke with an E. Okay, let's see. I got about 10 Brooks. Let me look for yours. Brooke Lawrence. I don't see Brooke Lawrence. So what's your name? What's your name on Instagram, Brooke? I don't know which Brooke you are. You're not Brooke Shields, are you? Saint of the day. Yeah, me. Oh my goodness. What's your name, Brooke, on you guys are cracking me up. On Instagram, Brooke with an E. Let's see. Who else am I missing? Am I missing anybody else? And then Terry Brett. I just took the picture. I'll show y'all that. So Terry did the prompts were border, emu, egg, ice cream cone, and swing set. So here's what Terry did. She did the swing set. She has the emus. Hi, kids, having fun. And she's got the egg in the swing. That's so cute, Terry. Look at their little expressions. Look, Janet. Janet used to have an emu in her neighborhood. So this one's eating an ice cream cone. And there's a border. a border around there. Isn't that adorable? That is so cute, Terry. Such a good job. And look, I just love things like I notice things like I tell him, look at the way she did the rings attaching to the bar there. Look at that, the correct perspective there. I mean, that's really good. That's really good, Terry. Right? Ah, good job, Terry. So it's Terry Brett 3 on Instagram. Y'all want to go follow her over there. Let's see. Did Brooke with the E answer me? Go back over there and see if yeah, I got too many. You have to tell me which Brooke. Oh, she's not answering me. Where are you, Brooke, with an E? I'm sure I follow you, but I don't know which one you are. So, hi, Joanne. Yes, but yes, which one, Brooke? Which Brooke are you? Is what I'm asking. Because you're not, it's not your name, Brooke Lawrence. I don't see a Brooke Lawrence. I see all kinds of other Brooks. Um, so which one are you on Instagram, Brooke? All right. Well, I'll wait and see if you answer. So let me go ahead and show y'all what we're gonna do today. And yeah, exactly, Kat. Yeah, I want I want your Instagram name, like Devin said. Yeah. Hi, CK. Um, yes, I know about it, Joanne. I know about the new Nick Filbert book. I'm not buying it. It's too monstery. It's too monstery. I've been working in this one. Uh, Zandra sent me. Zandra sent me this one, the new Metamorphosis. And I did this. We're working on this. I worked on it on Monday. So I still got a long way to go, but that's okay. Brooke, Brooke. Okay, let me see that number there. All right, let me go over here and look now. Okay, that's not here. Let's try to put it in like you wrote it. Brooke ML. There you are. Okay, now that came up. I'm not following you. I thought I was following you. Oh, it's because you're private. All right, I requested, Brooke. You're a private person. So I can't show anything you got there till you let me. So, okay, yeah, I followed you, but you have to okay it, and then I can show your stuff if you want me to. You may not want. That's why you're private. Okay, so let's see. I pulled some stuff in here. I did pull some of Devin's stuff here, and Devin might be popping in and out because I don't know, she'll be hitting the beach. And she is not, y'all, Devin is not streaming today at 3. She said she'd post up a video later, a pre-recorded video. So she's not streaming today. Okay, so anyway, I've been using some of her stuff in some I have like, I don't know, I have a few collage books going on. So yeah. Okay, so some of it, I'll show you this one. This is my newest one. I have I'm gonna go ahead and I'll just do a quick flip while I'm reading chat and stuff. Y'all probably seen most of these. And these are, because this is the one I'm gonna probably work in today. So I'm gonna put that over here to the side. But I did tab a few. You can see I tabbed a few to maybe pull. Let's see, maybe I should zoom in one. Hang on, guys. Let's get this situated here. Get the lighting brightened up. Pull the lighting in. That might be a little too bright, but we'll see how that goes. And because the white paper and the black paper. Oh, I gotta tell y'all this. I had my color book page. I had some collage stuff. I had these little tags sitting out on the desk and some other things. And I told Hubster, I said, if you want to see what I did today, go look at my desk. And he came back because I really like that thing with all the lines. I went, all the lines? You mean the color book page with the wood, the lines in her hair? And he went, no, the white paper with the lines. Y'all. And he told me I could laugh at him today. The one with the lines. I went, what? My water. And I laughed so hard. I go, oh, honey, that's just the paper I use. That's the paper the He goes, well, I liked it. Well, he sees me do so much collage kind of stuff. So I'm not really surprised that he liked it, but it was like, of all the things on my desk, the color book page, my collage, my tags, I don't know what else was on the desk. He liked this the best. Hi, Becky Hernandez. So maybe I should frame this, right? Maybe I should do, oh, that's what I should do, guys. I should do some kind of a collage in here and give it to him. We should do some kind of a scenery in here. Because look, this could be some, this looks like some bamboo, maybe, little bridge, a little, this looks kind of like, doesn't it look kind of Japanese? Like I can see bamboo and stuff in here. Wait a minute. Let me come over here to my shelf. Let's see if I can put my hand on it real quick. Let me flip just a second. Just a minute. I'm back over here for just a second. Oh my gosh. There it is. Okay. Let's see what we can do with this. All right. Hang on. Don't want to fall over. Don't fall over. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh my goodness. Are you posted your new glue book? Okay. Did you allow me to show it? I mean, did you follow me or whatever it is? Oh my gosh, Brooke. Let's see. Okay. So let me show y'all her book. I won't show nothing else because she's a private person. But here's her book. Good job, Brooke. Everybody's going to want to follow you now. So you're going to have to allow everybody to follow you. So this is Brooke's. And there's her name right up there. Good job. Give you a heart. Right, Devin? Hi, Tori. Who else am I missing? So I had Joanne. Right? View cute. Okay, so let's just do this real quick. Let's see. I got one on cultures and one on Japan. The culture colors might work better, but this just looks so it just looks bamboo. You know what I mean? This like here. Let me get some, hang on. We're gonna do something real quick. Let's get the teal color. Because that's the color. It's just, nope, that's the wrong teal. Let's get the other teal. Is it this one? Yeah. Thanks, Tina. Hi, Mama Juju. Anybody else coming in I missed? Let's get a little bit of paint. Let's get a little flat brush over here. That's going to work. Do I have one? Let me go back over here. I need a, oh, wait. I almost had one. There's one. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. Do some bamboo. Feel like I should have a calligraphy brush in my hand. And then down here, there'd be some water. Like this would be like a reflection. Like that's a little bridge there, and this is under the bridge. Some water up under here. Oh, gold in there too. And then, all right, let's see now. Wait for it. We're on a roll. We're on a roll. Roll with me. Gold. Then that just would be kind of a tie off here on the edges here. And some of these little, some kind of little something's coming out of there. From messy mat to catch. Look, I can just see it, you know, I can just see it here. So we got a couple more coming up here. I don't know how far I'd want to go up. You know, I'd have to cut this off at some point. I don't know if it wouldn't be right here. Okay, there's a start. A little bit of bamboo. All right. He saw the potential, so that's what it was. Is that what you're saying, Devin? Sticking with it? This will be the reflection of the light from wherever it's coming from up here. All right, so we'll stop for a second and let's see what we can find in the Japanese book. I haven't even shown you what we're going to do today. I got to pull my chair up. Keeps going back up under the table. All right. Clean the brushes. All right. Put it in caps if you're talking to me, guys. Hi, Melinda. All right. So move this to the side for a minute. Let's look at this Japanese book. We'll just kind of flip through it and see if anything catches our eye. So we put some sushi on the bridge. I do like this little girl here. This little geisha right there. Okay, let's see. I don't know. They have just different. I have different pages that I've tore out for different projects that I have to keep in mind. I like her. That would be pretty. Or even her, like up there, maybe. Let's keep looking. See, I have both of these I want to put in my, and I'll pull that book to show too. My, I don't know if I showed you this too. I'll show you. I'll pull those two out as well. I mean, she'd be pretty right in the middle right there. Let's just flip a minute. See all this? This is why I keep all my books in the sleeves, because all this just flies around. All right. It almost looks like a chop right there. This is good. I like the colors. The colors of her, maybe. Let's play with this a minute. It's a random collage day. A samurai cat sitting on a fallen bamboo. Yeah, did you see one, Devin? Did I miss a cat sitting on a bridge? Did I miss that? Or you're just saying? So I have enough leftover off of cutting her out to make a tag. I have to maybe do some tag giveaways. I did send out all the giveaways from Monday. They're all went to the post office. Yes, and Janet, I did send you something too. It's supposed to be there Friday. Just FYI, Janet. All right, let's see here. Let's cut this off at the bottom. So like this, hang on. Tags. I saw a cat, but it was near the beginning. Probably too hard to find now. Well, if it's to the beginning, we'll go back. Oh, look, she almost just fits right here. See, I was thinking up in here, but maybe down here, like she's off the page. You know what I mean? The bridge and everything is behind her. Maybe. Or do y'all like her? I don't want to look like she's walking on the bridge and she has no legs. You know what I mean? So she's going to have to either be in the water. She could be in the water like that. Or she could be all the way down at the bottom. What do y'all think? In the water? Because that looks very balanced. That looks very good. But it might be more composition. I mean, what do y'all think? In the water or on the edge? What do y'all think? Water or edge? Here's the water. And here's the edge. I think I'm kind of going to the water. I think I'm kind of going that, but I don't want it right there. It looks like those are little feet. All right, Janet says the edge. Maybe right there. I got 2 edges, 3 edges, and 1 water. 4, okay, got 2 waters. It looks like it's about 50-50. All right, I think we're going to go with down here. Right about there, maybe. Covering up a lot of I'm covering this up, though. I don't really want her dead center. But I could always trim it down. I kind of like her right there. And maybe some water. That's what we're going to do. Oh, she's going there. All right, well, wait a minute. We're going to use up this real quick. So what I was saying is you can take these pieces like this, like you have these leftover bits. Okay. Let's just tear because then we're going to ink. All right. You know what? I'm going to just put this aside because I'm going to get up on too many things. We'll do a couple tags in a minute. Okay. All right. So let me see. Glue stick's probably not going to hold this because on top of the paint. So we'll go ahead and use the. This is a big thick board, and I'm not really being all that careful. This is just just making this for a quick little collage for Hubster. All right. Hang on. Put my pen back in there. Kind of smooth out the glue a little, edge to edge. All right. I want to say I wanted her right about there. And then what I want to do, I might have to go back and glue her better, but then let's get some white. Isn't this fun? Are y'all having fun yet? All right, let's put a little bit of white paint here. Okay. All right, there's a little piece of something coming up right there. All right, so there she is in the water. There's the little piece of something. Let me just tear that off. There we go. All right, let me get a baby wipe, clean my fingers off. All right, there's a start. Now, what I think I want to do up here is make a nice big gold moon, maybe. Let's see. Another brush. Oh, thanks, Tina. All right. So now I can give this to Hubster and say, here, you like this better now? Rather than just all the, and I'll do a little bit of, I think I'll do some inking in here. Let's let this dry and set up for a while. And maybe after a while, I'll get out my, not sumi ink, but that's what I'm thinking of because of the Japanese. But I'll just get out some ink and do some more bamboo leaves or something. Some more gold in there or something. All right. There we go. All right. Am I missing anything? Hi, Tracy, Kitty Jen. Thank you, Zen Jen. It's just, were you here when I talked about how this page was sitting on my desk? And of all the things on my desk, Hubster liked that before I turned it into this. All right. And I think I want to chop right there. I know I have some Japanese stamps. A little, Japanese chop right there would probably be good. Okay. I'm going to put her aside. Let her dry. Let's put away let me go back here to the beginning where Devin said she saw a cat. Let's see. Devin saw a cat somewhere. Oh, this cat, the little armored cat, that could be her little samurai. Her samurai spirit guide. We'll see. I'll cut it out just in case. Okay. Let me put the little spirit guide back there. Sorry, guys. Let me get a sip of water. Okay. All right, let me put this back in a sleeve, both of these. I have these together, the culture one and the Japanese one. So, y'all know I do have a mini Japanese one that I'm working on. I think it's all different Asian, one of my little mini books when I was doing all those travelers books a couple years ago. Let's see if I can put my hand on. Where'd she go? Is this it? Yeah. So when I was doing a whole bunch of these travelers notebooks, let's see here. Oh, right, there we go. That's better. This glare is going to wreak havoc with my camera. Okay, so anyway, I was doing, and I did a whole bunch of these, 10, 15 of them a few years ago. Here's a little doll. This is a little paper doll that Beth Schuler made me, and she just kind of sits in here. There's a little pocket right there for her. She sits right in there. And I just have all kinds of, and I have different themes. I have Alice in Wonderland, a nature, a science, Art Nouveau. I have a whole bunch of different, 2022. I have a whole bunch of different ones. And I have China, Japan. I think there's some Korea. So I just have a whole bunch of Asian pages in here. And yeah, all the Lunar New Year's. I collect the stamps of all the years. That was the year of the rabbit. And I skip around, that way the book stays flatter. I did this calligraphy here. This says harmony. So I did and it's kind of fuzzy or bleed out because it's on this parchment paper, but it turned out okay. It says harmony. No paint papers left behind. Yes, exactly, Sinjin. Here I did some stenciling, and here's some playing cards tucked in a little pocket of this photograph of her, and some dove ribbon there. What else is in here? It's been a while since I flipped through this one. A little what do you call it? A little banner of words, good luck and stuff. Tags. Some more photos. And then I got a whole bunch of stuff in here to still use in the book. But yeah. So you can collage many ways. All right, so let me go ahead and show these real quick so I can just concentrate on this. So y'all know, and y'all probably going to see a lot of the same stuff, but since we're talking about, the prayer flags engine, on the banner there, So this is this is my current this year collage journal. This is my favorite journal for the year, although I did like this one from the challenge. But anyway, I'll just do a quick flip. I'm too close. Let's back out a little. There we go. I think it's because this is so thick. Maybe if I move this over, that might be better. There we go. All right. So, but I really want to get to showing you some different things of how I'm going to just build some collages off of partially done collages. That's kind of the idea. Because y'all know I got a gazillion partially built collages. So these ones, though, and I skip around to keep the spine flat. If I go front to back, back to front, so they're not in any kind of order. But and when I finish these, let's move this over here. When I finish them, I do varnish them. So this book I'm trying my best that when I do a page in here, I varnish it after I finish the page. So let's see, does the lighting look okay? What do y'all think? Maybe I need to relight, refocus, because it wants to. Let's try to brighten up just a tad. Let's refocus. Okay, there we go. Oh, is it Tori's birthday? Happy birthday, Tori. Did not know it was your birthday. Oh, it's Friday. Happy. Oh, Lisa's. Oh, I'm missing whose birthday it is. Is it maybe it's Tori's or Lisa's or both? Oh, happy birthday, y'all, Lisa Welch and Tori. And so yeah, I love and like I said, I do varnish these pages afterward, and I also outline them all in gold. So I am doing this. I'm like trying to be a completist in this book. It'll be a while. Let's see. How do I scroll this? I don't know, Arlene. I have some kind of a note there. I think this should probably go. I think this is supposed to go in the wingnut book. That's what that probably does. It goes in the wingnut book. Not done with this one. This one's still a work in progress. Okay, so this one's done. I did make a print out of this one. I really like it. So I really love this book. This one's I'm really pleased with this. Here's my little time traveler down here. Little time traveler. Again, it's all varnished, all outlined in gold. Skip a couple pages. Here's the next one. And this one, I just love I don't put a lot of words on my collages, but I took a walk in the woods and came out taller than the trees. I love those bunnies. They're creepy cool. That's about monstery as I go. I don't like too much, I don't get too much in the weeds and I don't like horror movies. Y'all know, like jump scare and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. There's that one varnished. There's a little girl walking up the path back to her little city back there. And the robot one. This one did get stuck, and I had to kind of put some fix it a little bit, but I did not let the varnish dry. You got to let the varnish dry before you close the book. That's what happens. You'll peel pieces of it off. Let's see. Did I say hi to Mama Juju? Very funny, Arlene. Oh, Arlene. I love my robot page. Yeah. Let's see. We did this one on daylight savings day when I think we went back or spring forward. I think this was spring forward. And so yeah, did that one on daylight savings time. This is my lemurs in the library. Love this one. And then here's my little grandmother going up to her tree house, her mushroom tree house. I put all these mushrooms in there to make it look like a mushroom tree houses. Is that all I got in there? I think that's it. Yeah, I got some papers back there that I want to use. So this is one of my favorites. It's probably my favorite one at the moment. So this one is when we did the challenge. Carrie Griffith's challenge, where you had to use, I'm not going to probably remember now. You had to use jelly plate paper, you had a number. There was something else. I forget. Anyway, this was a challenge. And when I photographed them and did these, I had a real paintbrush on each one. When I photographed it, like if you see them on Instagram, they all have a real paintbrush on them. Like that. And of course, I can't leave, 31 paintbrushes in the book. So I printed out a whole bunch. I laid out a bunch of paintbrushes, my own, laid out a whole bunch of my paintbrushes and took a picture of it and printed out a whole bunch of sheets of paintbrushes and cut them out and replaced I had to go look at my Instagram too to see where they were and what they were and kind of try to match it up. I didn't do it exactly, but I did go back and put paintbrushes in all the pieces. So yeah, so every day, see, like here's a paintbrush here with the little splatter right there. Oh, and then I also put colors. I don't know if I did this on every page. I wanted to, but I put the color combo that I did. And they all have jelly plate. They all have jelly print papers. Like I think this is a Devon one right here. I think that's a Devon. I love Devon's jelly plate. When she sends me Happy Mail with her jelly plate prints, I use them. I use them up. I think this might be one of hers too. Uh, so here, see, this was a brush that was the original brush was, I don't remember what one it was, but it had a real brush there, and then I just cut them out and glued them in to replace the brushes, you know. Okay, so here's 4, and you had to have the number on there. 5, and you can see the colors here. There's colors here. So I really like this book too. 6, 7, 8, 9. Here's the brushes right here. It's not as dramatic with the pictures of the brushes as it was with the real brushes. But like I said, I couldn't keep the real brushes in there. Oh, 10. There's a brush. 11. The brush in there with all the little tools. Oh, and I also put Celtic knots. Let's go back. So I remember now. I put Celtic knots in every page. So that wasn't a requirement. I did that myself. Numbers and jelly plate paper. And I don't remember if it was a journal, a rectangle. I forget the other part of the challenge. But I used some kind of Celtic knot on all the pages. Thanks, Kat. So yeah, Celtic knots on every page. This is the actual stencil. I glued the stencil down. This is another stencil. I glued the actual stencil down. Okay, Celtic knot. Here. Background, stencil. Behind all, I cut each one of those out. I mean, they're in circles. I didn't cut inside the stamped images, but I stamped them all out and made a whole bunch of Celtic knot background with that one. And then the brushes are holding up the light bulbs, and then the Celtic knots behind in the beehive there. So the Celtic knots are wings. I love this one. Kind of my mermaid one. I should make a picture of this one for Xandra. Maybe I should do that. I don't know if I took a picture. I mean, let me see. Let's see. Page. This is number 14, Ocean 4Z. Okay. Well, made a note. Hi, Ellen. Then 15. I just have the birds sitting on here. And then the Celtic knots are there. So I'll just flip so you can see them all. I peeped them when I first started watching her. What my room looks like? I've toured my room before, tell him. I mean, I don't have, it's like I took my camera off the, hang on, let me get a sip of. I took my camera off the yardstick that hangs down and just kind of toured. I've done that a few times, but I don't like post room tour in the description or anything like that. Little Japanese girl, I used the paint brushes for the little things. I know there's a name for those sticks that they put in their hair. I don't know what it is, but that's what I use, the paint brushes. And then this one I did a little different. God, I'm going to have to go get something to, my voice is just going. On the one I did with the real brushes, I used 3 brushes and I put red, yellow, and blue paint on the tips of the brushes and had them here. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to repaint it. So I just put some brushes there on that one. So yeah. But I tried to do Celtic knots everywhere. I think, is that a Devon paper right there? Might be. Uh, uh, so yeah. Some of them are more, more complex than others. Some are a little simpler, depending on how much time I had in the day. 'Cause you did one a day. You did one every day. I think it was, when was this? November? I don't remember. I didn't. I know. I probably wrote it down somewhere. I can go back and look on my Instagram. I need to put a note in here. Oh, good, Angie. Okay. Oh, thanks, Ellen. So yeah, Celtic knot. I tied. This is a rune. Um, so I like this one too. That's a Devon. That's a Devon background right there. This piece right here. And then there's 30 and 31. That's it. And then I still have half the book, to play with. But and then I just did a bunch of collagey stuff on here with some Celtic knots, and I used that gold. What is it? Here, this stuff. Somebody sent me this. I still don't know who sent it to me. This gold leaf. I gold leafed the whole thing and then put 2 coats of varnish to hold the gold leaf in. So it's very shiny because I put 2 coats of varnish to hold all the gold leaf in there. So yeah, I really like this book too. Okay. So what I was going to flip through and play with is these. I got 2 of these, and then I started a third one. So this one y'all have not seen at all yet. These 2 y'all have probably seen most of it, maybe not all of it, but they're collages in different stages. What kind of varnish do I use, Nanamo? Let me get the jar here. I'll show you. This right here, Duraclear High Gloss Deco Art Americana. It's a water-based varnish. You don't have to use this brand, but you want to use a water-based varnish. You don't want to use an oil-based varnish. It's a water-based. Your brushes, everything cleans up with water. And you can get it at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, any place. Any place that Deco Art paints and all, Americana, are sold. Thank you, Kat. So yeah, I'm going to flip through, and they are, let's see, maybe I should zoom in again. Let's see here. There we go. So they are in plastic sleeves. You're going to get some glare, but they're all in different stages. Some are, I'll tell you if I feel like they're completely complete, I'll point those out. Most of them are not. In the other book, the other notebook that I'm going to flip through, there are more completed collages in that one. But like this one right here, I thought, well, maybe I'll work on this. And this one goes this way. So maybe I'll work on that. So I've got them post-it noted for right now until I decide which ones I've decided to try to do. Okay. So let me just flip. We worked on this one not too long ago on stream. Okay, Angel, I'll do that in a minute. I have to go to my email to do that. Do you use? Yeah, thank you, Kat. So again, I don't have tabs on these, so I'm not going to work on these, but they are further along. I think you can kind of see. Can y'all see okay? Is it, because I know the light flashes out going from black to white to glare. Hopefully you can see them. So this is another one I thought I might work on. This one. And they're all just different sizes. I just put them on some cardstock. I have cut this one down 4 times, I think. She was a 8.5 by 11. I cut her down once, twice, I think 3 times till I got it down to the size that I liked that page. A lot of these, well, not a lot, some, quite a few are from my art journals. Okay. If I zoom in, I'm going to lose, I think that's as close as it needs to be. It's all the way to the edge. If I zoom in, we're going to lose. I'm going to have to keep going up and down, up and down. So I think this is as close as I can want to get. When I'm working on something, I'll zoom in. What was I going to say? Oh, art journal. Hang on, let me see. Let me get a couple here for an example. Oh, what do I have up here? Let's see. So here's a bunch of old art journal pages that I've deconstructed. I'll deconstruct a page in a heartbeat. And so here's a bunch of other collages out of art journals. And I will, and these could go in the book too. Okay, now with the black, it needs to be, turn down the brightness here. So there are journal pages out of different art journals. And what I'll do is I'll just take them out of the art journal and then I will cut them down or reconstruct them or find an area that I like. And these are from 2013. This little stack right here. These are from 2013. So I really like this one too. Here's one. This one's from 2011. This one's from 2011. 2011. Yeah, some of these are from 2011. These would have been back when I was on Ustream, not before I went on YouTube. Yeah. This one's 2013. Okay, see, it's wanting to flash out again. Turn the brightness back down. There we go. There we go. Thanks, Nanamo. But these are some of the older ones that I did. These were done on like I said, on Ustream. This would have been the book that they were all in. I do like this one a little bit. See how it's cut down? This one I had varnished. These are the actual stencil, those little office stencils, you know. Love this, love her. She's just stunning to me. Love her. This one got a little something sat on top of it and peeled it. Anyway, but I love both of those as well. So anyway, I brought this down to show you that I will take old journals like this, journal pages, and cut out different things that I like out of them. Cut them down. So yeah, these are just in a little folder, a little cardboard, chipboard folder I made for them. All right, let's go back to here. So like this was probably a page out of a journal. So yeah, I did mark this one too. I do like this one. Maybe I'll pull this one. I'll keep the thing there so I can. This was our journal page. It's upside down or right side up. Anyway, I'll leave it. This is supposed to be this way. The cat is supposed to be upside down, reaching for the fish. Hi, woman, Adria. Anybody else coming in I missed? Put it in caps if you're talking to me. This was one of my favorite ones that I did when I did this one back when. So, I don't know if that's Devin right there. I tell you, I love Devon's. What do you call it? Jelly plated papers. And here I used, we pulled this one out to work on, I don't know, a year ago. I'm not sure. And we used, I showed how you can use stickers. These are stickers right here in your collage. So if you don't know what to do, or you don't have a lot of collage books and you have more stickers, and of course, you're probably gonna have to cut the white off or paint it in. But yeah, I like this one too. This was part of a page. I love the bridge and the little opening here and time coming apart. Time could be time descending, time ascending, time parting, time coming apart. It could be a lot of things. You're taking notes. I love the element of time. I've been putting less of it in lately because I just think, well, I put time in so many things that but like this one probably could use one. That could use some this could use some time. So this one, like I painted all this, all the white you see and all the little foamy bit and the water there. I painted on the star, painted that with just some collage right here. Same for this one. And this one has little people in it. You can see the little people right there. People in the little cave thing. This one would probably be good with some of these pillars. This would probably be a good pillar page. Let's pull this one. Oops, I'll put it on here. This one, there's my dinosaur bone I want to say decompress. He's decompressing. So yeah, I'll never be without a collage to work on, even if I didn't have enough places to start from scratch. Okay, so there's this book. All right. Oh, we got more. Okay, so now a lot of these are complete. Let's see, do I need to turn down the brightness again? Because we've got to shine. There we go. Now we're cooking. Thank you, tell him. This one I did for William Shatner, and I did post it. This is some 2021 when he went in space. Y'all remember when William Shatner went up and came back down? I did this one for William Shatner that time he went into space, and because he's from the vintage sci-fi, I gave him a whole phone, and look, he's in his little astronaut suit, and phoning home, and then of course time. I always like to connect things with time, and something's crashed down here. And he's calling. Are you going to color the picture from last week? I Monday. I showed it on Monday, Alan. The fairy tale world one. This one, I finished it. I showed it on Monday. Yeah, I finished it. This one. Is this what you're talking about? I haven't posted it yet, but yeah, I did finish the little pug. I finished that, and then I'm still working on the one from Monday. This one I'm still working on from Monday. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Where were we? So anyway, yeah, that was for William Shatner because I love the old Star Trek. I mean, the new movies and stuff are okay too, but I love the old ones, like my City on the Edge of Forever collage, reverse collage that I did in my reverse collage book. I love that one. I also have all my abandoned books. Oh, this is Castles. I don't want Castles. It's not in Castles. It's in. It's in Abandoned Places. So my City on the Edge of Forever collage. This one. And I've told you all the story of this one many times. This one was inspired by that episode of Star Trek where the part where Bones gets lands in the alley, and this is the alley. Yeah. So this is my reverse collage books, and I think I got about 15 of these. So we won't be going through those today. All right, so let's see. All right, so these are done, but they go this way. So that one's done. I say 99% done. These first few. There's a dinosaur bridge to time, a UFO landing there. This one goes this way. Well, I guess it goes this way because I have them all going this way, all the horizontal ones. Thank you, Nanimo. I'm bumping into my markers over there. It's a heavy book. It's full. Some of these we've done on stream. It's been a while. Hi, Marsh. I'm just looking through some of my collage stuff today. So these are further along. I mean, I can still add some things to it and think about it and see what I want to do with it. But like this one, I made a print out of this one. Star Trek chickens. This one I could finish. See, I just tabbed the ones that I kind of need to work on more. That has a lot of silver. I don't know if that's some of Devon's or not. I use some of Devon's jelly plate papers. Whenever she sends them to me, I use them. This one, maybe I'll pull that one. I love this one, just like it is. It's not really complete, but I love that the bow of this ship is a pen nib. I love that. I love that page. Oh, that one needs work. Well, most of the rest of these really need more work. Like this one too. This was from 2020. Like this one. This could use something. This one too. I really like this one. This would be good with a lot of sea creature something. Under the, like, here's the water. Here would be like the sky or space. Here's your shoreline and your water, and then this is under the sea, like a hidden city. Like a hidden city. I like my little Easter Island thing I got going on over here. We did this one here not too long ago on stream. Did I put it on the pizza? Oh, yeah, okay. Some bugs, tacking. Same thing for this one. We did bats. And then there's a skeleton hand coming up out of there. This was 2020. I did stamp that. I like her. Okay, and then you see I have plenty of sleeves back here to continuously add to. So these are all whips, works in progress, along with those other two journals that I showed you, the red one and the gold one. All right, let's see. Thanks everybody for being here. All right, so here's my new one. It's about that far in, and this is very basic so far. Very basic. Just adding collage paper so far to most of it. Okay. So this is very basic. All right, let's see. Do I need to, let me lighten it back up again, because now we got white paper. And so I don't know, maybe I'll just tab some that I might want to do something with. And again, this easily perforated, can be torn out, chopped down, reconstructed. So, but I'll do a flip. So these are all my, there's a few of Devin's in here, but most of these are mine. And so you can just make, landscapes and let me see. Do I have a, let me get a pencil. Hang on. There's my pencil roll. Those two are my pen wraps. Let me get my pencil wrap here. Let me get here's a Stabilo all. This is a water. You can add water to that. Yeah, we'll just go with this. See. And make some different layers. I don't want to add water now because I can't flip it, but I want to just kind of, look at it. So, see, like right here, I can see, and I don't know how much you're going to be able to see this, but see, like a little, I don't know, it could be a river or something down here. This could be cliffs, doorways. That would be a fun one to do some doors. Maybe I'll put a thing on there. This one, see, now this one I see people either falling out of the sky or flying. That's what I see in that one. This would be waterfall here. I use those service tags in my you do, Melinda? Yeah, it's the only one I've really used, I think. But I just liked it so much I put a world on it and we're good to go. I'm gonna have to sharpen my pencil here. And again, like the girl that we did earlier when we cut the papers out, I got these little pieces here. We'll do some tags here too, some little collage tags. Okay, here I see a cave. Let's see, what do I see here? This looks like a cliff, some mountains here. This is some cliff things going on here. And some kind of a building up here on a cliff. Okay, of course, there's going to be a planet of some sort there. And then I see some kind of cliff action going on here. A waterfall probably there. Oh, thank you, Zinjan. Well, I mean, whenever I'm doing any collages, I'm always showing y'all all my steps and everything. This looks like those Japanese mountains are kind of rounded. You know what I'm talking about? Those far hills that the old Japanese paintings have right there. And then this almost could be Fuji back there, like that. And then, of course, we could have a waterfall here, water coming down here. Do y'all see it too? When I outline it, do y'all see it? My magic. Hi, Terry. I said hi to Mama Juju. Yeah, these are all my jelly printed papers. I'm not really seeing anything right now. This almost looks like a little alien head. Doesn't it look like a little alien head? I think it's because of that little eye there. Maybe another one up here. One over here. Maybe they're talking to each other. Okay. And these are some of my newer jelly plate papers that I did on black paper, on the black deli paper. And I did a bunch of I did a red and gold and black. I did greens. I did pink and green. So I used them in the Christmas crafts that we did, last week or the week before Christmas in July. See, this is another one of those on black paper, the black tissue paper. This one, is this Devon? This might be a Devon. This might be a Devon page. This one might be a Devon page. This one's probably a Devon page. I'm not sure about this one. This is one of those that I did on the black paper, the different colors. Devon, I think that's a Devon page. And see here, look, I can see a bridge right here. This could almost be a boat or something there. Some buildings back in here. Some arches in there. It's another one of the black and gold. This one has copper and gold in it. And it could just be a base. It could be anything in here. We could add, let's just grab something here. Maybe a window. or what else do I have? I've got a steampunk book. Of course, I got my pillars here. Let's look through here. See, I love this. Oh, I love that so much. And this right here is the Window Ephemera book, and it is Pour Toast, Kate Curry and Pour Toast. And y'all know I got tons of Pour Toast books. If y'all follow Pour Toast on Instagram, you'll find out anytime there's new stuff. And they have I don't know, at least a couple hundred probably books. And if you can't find what you want, if you message Pour Toast, he's done probably 4 or 5 or 6 different suggestions that I've asked him to do. The Egypt, the ancient civilization, the chess, I don't know, a whole bunch. He's done a whole bunch because I asked him, and but go check and make sure that he doesn't already have one out of the topic or subject matter that you want. See, like this right here, this would be a good one to use left over for the tags. Let me pull that over there. I'm going to make a couple tags. Look at that. That would be cool. And I'm not a Halloween-y kind of girl, but I do. And in October I do, my collage pumpkins. I do Inktober. So in October I do some stuff, but I'm not. I like my cute and creepy, my Camilla del Greco, cute and creepy kind of stuff. This is really cool. But this is why I keep them all in these plastic sleeves, because they're all in parts and pieces. And if I didn't, they'd be, falling all apart. I mean, falling all over the place. I like it to an extent. I'm not a Freddy Krueger kind of gal, if you know what I mean. I just thought I might find a good window in here, but I'm not finding the right size. I do like that. So, okay, we might go to the doors then. Let's see. Let's put this back in the sleeve here. I thought I pulled the door book. I pulled the door book, and I think the door one. Let's see. Who's this? Is this yeah, this is Kate Curry and Pour Toast too. Lots of pieces here. And also, what's her name? Catherine, is it Anderson? Catherine Anderson, I think. Her door books are amazing. And I have all her books too. I just didn't pull them this morning. Kind of like this. Might go with one of these. If you have questions, put it in caps. Thanks, Cap, for putting in Pour Toast's link. So I like some kind of cool gothic-y kind of stuff. Like I do like the medieval gothic kind of stuff like this. Okay, so there's that. And you can always do let's see. I think I'll do one open. Hi, Jen, reading with pugs. Did you see where I didn't post it, but I finished the page, the pug page. Jen sent me this book. So I did finish the pug page. There we go. So thanks again for the book. We'll have to color in it again soon. Oh, you know what? Now I like the way that fell. I like that. I like it tilted like that. We're going to tilt it. Tilty. All right, let's see. Where's my glue stick? Here it is. All right, now let's do this. Thanks, Jen. Thanks for the book. It was fun. I mean, I'm going to color more in it, but I mean, the pug was fun. Okay. There we go. Malibu's sound asleep down there on the floor on the little nest I made her. All right, now, what do I want in there? Here we go. Do I want this one? I gotta see how big that is. Hang on, let me do a little flipperoonie here. Maybe a piece of this one. Or that green one. Where'd that green one go? Maybe I'll work with this. Sometimes you gotta stop digging and just start and pick. You know what I mean? Okay, I think I'm going. Let me get my smaller scissors. I don't want to tear the little hands, although I could just redraw them. Okay, I gotta reglue this. All right, now I want some of this some texture. Not so much that. I have to sort. Okay, we'll start sorting, girl. Sort. Sort away. For me, it's packs and packs. Packs of collage books, collage papers. I have bins in the garage, and I have one full bin. Take a picture. Janet, don't look, Janet. Janet will freak. I'll take a picture over here. Hang on. Zoom in. Oh, that's too zoomed in. Let's zoom in right there. Okay. Hang on. Malibu's sitting right over there. Here's my current bin I'm working through. This one right here. Now this is not my shelf. I have this is just loose. This is not my books. This is loose packs of stuff. My books. I don't know if I can. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do that. I can't get a picture. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 bookshelves of these. I have 6 bookshelves of these. So yeah. But you see how much collaging I do. I do a lot. I do a lot of stuff. I do a lot of work. And I might use this arch here. It looks almost like looks like piping. Let's see. I was thinking about arches. I don't like that white in there though. I think I'll save this for something else. So I do like it, but I don't like the white overlapping that. So we'll save that. We have this. I was thinking some of this on the sides. I really like the texture of that though. We'll save this. We will save that. All right, now let's see. Let's get a world in here. Let's see what kind of, here's some marbles. Maybe this one. We need a planet. We'll use some marbles. You can also punch your own planets. Sorry, Malibu. Do I have anything? I don't know if I want a gray one. That looks kind of like a moon. Maybe. I mean, we could at least save them if we don't use them. We'll use that instead of a marble. You lost your marbles? I actually did a collage where he lost all his marbles. It's a picture of a man, half of his face. I'm trying to think of where that is right now. I can't think of what book that one's in. And his head's opened up and marbles are all coming out of it. He lost all his marbles, are just like coming out of his head. All right, so I got to do something on here because I don't want that. I don't like that. I think I need the columns. Let's look at these columns I have here. Maybe these red ones. Might have to go back to the book. I like those green ones. Maybe the green one. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I like this one right here. course, I can always get the paint out, you know, but I'm trying just to do just some collaging today. All right, so let's see. Let's put the cat there. Do I have enough to? I think I do. Let's fold this in half. All right, what we'll do is first we'll trim this side down, and then we'll measure here. Do I have a white pencil here? It's light gray, it'll work. Let's see. I keep my marbles in jars. There you go, Brenda. To avoid losing them. Arlene goes, I lose my marbles. I took them out to play, and life isn't fun that way. Oh my gosh, Arlene. Just trim the very slightest bit off here. I'm going to make some little tags for giveaways. And if there's anything like hanging over the edge, I'll just black it with a Sharpie, you know, just like if it shows anything right there. Thank you, Deb. Thanks for finding marbles. Oh my gosh, Debbie. Thank you for the super chat. Y'all know if y'all super chat me, then I do send y'all out a thank you. So thank you, Debbie. I know y'all say, no, you don't have to send me anything. But are you happy when I do? Thank you, Debbie. All right, let's see here. Let's just go over here. I think maybe if I just folded that in just a tiny bit more, maybe would be able to do. No, I better not. Let's just go with this. All right, let's see here. Let's get a piece of something here. I do like that. Those, you know what? I think while I'm here, we'll just punch us out some more plant. Not for this one particular piece, but I'm kind of liking these gray planets. Never know when you need a planet. All right. And for those of y'all that missed it earlier, I'm thinking about pulling a piece of paper to glue on. Hubster this morning or last night, I had all my stuff laid out on the desk. I said, go look at everything I worked on today. I had my coloring book, these tags I worked on, and a bunch of stuff was on the desk. He goes, I really like the stripe thing you're doing. I like that stripe thing you're doing. I go, I don't know what stripe thing you're talking about. He goes, it's got all those color stripes. I went, oh, you mean the brayer off page? Not the brayer off, but the painty page. So this morning when we first came in, I turned it into this because all it was a bunch of lines, and he thought he liked it. So I added her the bamboo, the gold. So I'm gonna give this to him later. I'm gonna give this to him at lunch. Say, here's that page you like so much. I am gonna add this maybe up here on the bamboo. Okay, so, rabbit trail. We're working on multiple things at the same time. All right, I don't know where my other scissors are. Let's grab these. I'm going to just cut this out real quick. Devin picked this out for me. She picked out this cat. Hang on. Cut that back little foot out there. She goes, I like that cat. And so he's a samurai cat. He's in samurai garb. You think you'll like it, Tori? So, yeah. So we'll just take a minute because now this is dry from an hour ago. I'm going to make a couple of tags for giveaways with the leftover collage paper, stuffy Stuffy stuff. Since he liked it so much. And of course, we both love our cats, so it's appropriate to have a samurai cat in the mix. Okay. A little bit of leftover for the tags. This can be a little leftover for the tag. This is trash. Okay. You can see I don't need any more bins or plastic bags of stuff. All right, so I'm thinking he needs to come up in here somewhere, kind of hidden a little bit. Right? Let's glue him down. Let's just glue him down. Oh, come back here. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Sitting up on a branch. We'll put one out here. Piece of bamboo sticking out there. There we go. Where's my ink? My paint. Is any of this still wet? Nope. Maybe it's on another one. Be perched up there on a little piece of bamboo. Put some gold on it in a minute. Okay. Let's move this to the side. I still want to find a chop thing to put there. All righty. Back to this. Oh, I was going to get a piece of scratch paper to glue on. Let's see. Hi. It's been a while, Elisa. You know what I'm doing. Hey, girl. Hey. We're doing some collage. Doing some little doors here. Just gluing them down. I'm going to have some time. I'm going to have the hands of time coming off of there. And I'm covering up, putting something on the inside of these doors right here. Oh, okay. All right, so let's put our little column here. Trim it down. I'm going to have to turn it so I can trim. Okay. And then let's put a little black. I'm lurking and hi, Annie Mae. I'm wearing one of your bracelets today. Annie Mame gave me these. She sent me 2 different ones. So I'm wearing one today, Annie Mame. I'm glad you're in, and what's you saw the Elisa hands, yeah. All right, so the other column, here's the other one. So let's trim this one up. Yeah, I want this one, this one. Or maybe, now you know what? I think I'll do this one because I want the same top as the other one. So let's do this instead. Okay, let's trim this down here. Okay. uh, and I'm using a glue stick when I'm just gluing paper to paper. If I'm gluing anything to this texture, or I'm using the glitter stick, or what is that called again? The glitter. There's no glitter in it. Art glitter. Even there's no glitter in it, but it's called that. But all right, so let's see. Let's put that down. Throw some of these little pieces away. Oh, I didn't mean to do that on there. I had my paper on here. Let's get the glue off the back page. There we go. All right, so now let's take my Sharpie here. Let's put something under there so long. There we go. So if y'all missed it, y'all can go back later if you want and see all the collage work in progress that I have going on in different journals and different books and different, that I showed earlier. And so we're just kind of playing with some pieces of collage and seeing what we can do here. Oh wait, that needs to be trimmed off. It's hanging below the door. There we go. Okay, now inside here, I want these watch hands to come out. Let's get a ruler, people. Janet, I'm getting out a ruler. In case y'all don't know, what we're doing today is chaos coordinator. Look, that almost just looks like it should go, doesn't it? I need a picture of that. Wait a minute. Hang on. I'm going to take a picture. Okay. All right. You got to strike when the iron's hot. All right, now, let's see here. I don't want this pen, though. I mean, the Sharpie, it's not very sharp. If I'm going to use one, I need a nice sharp one. That looks pretty good. Let's see, who else am I missing? Did I say hi to you, Angie? Yeah, I said hi to you, Angie, didn't I? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stop in a minute, take a quick break, and then I'm gonna make some tags for giveaways. So we have time to do that, and then we'll continue on here. I need to put a shadow and a highlight on this, but I had to have a straight line to know where I was going. Okay, I like that. I like that the center is floating. It's not attached to anything. Time can be that way. All right, let's see. All right. Because we're talking about the Christmas card. Oh, yeah, okay. Let me look at that real quick, Angie. You get 10 things going at once. Okay, so Christmas card by Angie. There we go. Oh, it's pretty, Angie. There's one of Angie's Christmas cards. She's used the stuff I sent her. Well, she won it in the giveaway. She won some of the ideology stuff a week before last, I think it was, when we did the Christmas in July. She made this card. It's awesome, Angie. And I see you use the plastic thing. Denise did the picking. Denise picked all the stuff out of the tub ideology. Good job, Angie. Um, no, I'm going to leave the background white. I'm leaving the background white. This is just a quick thing. Remember, if y'all missed it, this is my newest collage with the what do you call it? Jelly plate papers. And then the ones that I've already kind of half started, I have here somewhere. Oh, they're under here that we're going to play with. So I pulled these out of my notebook. So this one, I really want this to like this is under the earth, underwater. Here's the water edge, and then this is like a city or something under here. This needs to probably be stars and stuff down here because it's like under the world, under the world. Got this one going on. I think this one needs this can be like a cliff, maybe some water, and then just some little tiny. Let me see here. Where's my looking for my Sharpie pen? Is it up here? Here it is. Just some little people up in here. I'll add some little highlights to them, but just want to have some little. This would be really far away. Kind of just walking up here on the edge. And then this will be. I know I got a Posca here somewhere. Where are you, Posca? I'm not seeing it. There's another one. Let's see how big that one. That's little. I have a thing for typos. I love what you do with doors. Oh, okay. Yeah. You can just do a lot with windows and doors. Anything's possible. You don't know what's going. Anything can be happening. That's what you do when you get in your head. You just go shh, shh, shh. What's there? What's there? Something's there. What is it? Shh, 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 shh. Not too much. I'll hold it up here in a minute. I know it's very tiny. But when you find some image, some background, or you put a couple of things together, or and you kind of have an idea what it could be, don't be afraid just to do it. If it doesn't turn out, it's like, oh well, you know. Not everything turns out. But if you dilly dally, dawdle, and lollygag, you'll never make a decision just to do it. And if it doesn't turn out, like I'm doing all this stuff, live with you guys, I don't know if it's going to turn out or not. And it's like, if it doesn't, I don't care. I mean, I care. I don't mean to say I don't care, but it's like, it's not, you just keep working. There's millions of images and magazines and books and collage books and pour toast and collage soup. And, you know, there's gazillions. So don't be afraid to be, that you're going to mess it up or make a mistake, or, you're because you're going to mess up some and you're not going to like others. But yeah, you gotta, I took down I had on my YouTube cover page, front page, for quite a few months, maybe a year or two. The no fear, the no fear page, where I dumped all the markers down on the page. I changed it. I finally took it down, but I had that up for a long time. All right, so let's see. I'm going to just leave that. Let's see. I freeze every time I try to collage. Well, Elisa, stop it. Just stop it. Just stop it, girl. Just go for it. Just go for it. All right. So now maybe I'll use one of my. I kind of like this one. Let's go with this guy. All right. I could probably punch that. It's about the same right size with my punch, but I'm going to cut it. I'm going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back and do some tags with some of this leftover collage papers, and we'll see where we go from there. Okay, trash. I want it over here. No, it's too white. It's going to have to be over here. Let's see. I think I want it to be. Going to be right there. All right. Hardest thing about this is putting the pen back in the nozzle. Here we go. Do you get your coloring books? Most of them, Ellen, but some are from Etsy. And a lot of them have been gifted to me by the Fibs, the Friends in the Box. I don't do sponsors And if, someone asks me to, well, can I send, and a couple people have sent me color books that, they want me to show them, but most of the time I'll buy them if I like it. So I can work at them when I want, like Portos, I'll buy pretty much any new stuff, Portos or collage soup. As a matter of fact, I think I got some other collage soup here to show you, but, I buy them, so I don't feel obligated to show them and talk about them. I mean, I still do because I like them, but I try to buy them all. Now collage soup and Portos cake curry books are the two that I buy a lot of. And I did get two new ones. I've just remembered, guys. I'll show you these here in a minute. But like these right here, these are pour toast. I pulled some other ones here. There's doors, pillars, chests, steampunk. I just pulled these for today. And then now these are, you get these at the bookstore, Ellen. So if you want collage, you can also get stuff at the bookstore. These are also at Books A Million now. Let's see the lighting. Let's turn the light down. These are at Books A Million and on Amazon. Cut This Book Up Wonderland and Cut This Book Up Underworld. I'll show you these when we come back because maybe we'll pull some of these images to use. And then this Cut and Collage Vault. The Vault brand is a little more expensive. It's on Amazon, but it's a little more expensive. And it's got, a little bit more creepy stuff in it. Skeletons and, skulls and stuff like that. But that's called, the brand is Vault, or the publisher, I should say. But I pulled that. So we're going to look at these when I come back, take a quick break. So we didn't get too much done. We could have a little something sitting up here. Janet would have me put a little monkey sitting up here balancing on the door because Janet loves the monkeys. And but anyway, so we'll see. But yeah, so just something very simple. And then I haven't done anything with these. I pulled these to do something with today if we have time. So like this, look, there's a whole world going on here, people. Whole world. Let's see. And I'll make it thicker so it's straighter, but I didn't get the ruler. And then I usually put my watch hands going the way I want them to go. And then if there's any kind of other things like that, I'll just black them out or paint them out, depending on what I'm doing here, where I'm. Like if I don't want this one going off the edge, I'll just get rid of it. Keep maybe a couple of the little thing. This needs to be a steampunk something. And then maybe this one's coming over here toward behind the mountain here. Maybe coming out. Let's see, I do need a ruler. Coming out of the mountain. Things come out of the mountains. Like that. Maybe have a star shine here. And then maybe some more steampunk stuff. Where's the steampunk book? See, I keep saying I'm going to go take a break and do the tag, and then we still sit here. But anyway, lots of steampunk stuff. Something steampunk, like halfway in the water. Let's just take a quick peek here. Maybe some of this. Okay. Because I didn't really want to pull the paint out today, so I'm trying to do everything just collage-y. Could run a little bit of water over this, like I did for the girl, the Japanese girl. All right, let's see. I can use. How's that feel? Maybe I can use it. Did you get your Okay, I already answered that question. Okay. Here's my scrap paper. Here we go. Maybe one more little piece of something down here. Let's see. All right, now I'll take the white paint that I had sitting over there. Do this. Let's get the baby wipe. Let's put a little paint into the baby wipe, and let's do a little. That one just need to be a little darker at the top. I don't have to do the dark. Didn't glue that down all the way. Maybe there'll be some coming up over. Do I want a splash or a wave coming up over him? That piece, I mean. Maybe. Let's get a little more. Let me get my Posca. I have to let that dry and get some Posca. Oh, thank you. And then up here, I'll do a pencil. Where's my white pencil? It's gray. I want to soften the hands. Watch hands there. And just kind of make it a little blurry. Maybe there's something else going on up there. We'll see. And then we can have, is it dry enough for me to get my Posca? I keep losing my Posca. Oh, here it is. Maybe a little splash or something. Anyway, I can keep playing with that too. All right, I got to take a quick break. I keep saying I'm going to take a quick break. All right, let me be right back. Let me BRB, and then we will make some tags with the leftover stuff. You stay asleep down in Malibu. Don't jump up on my table. All right, let's make a couple tags. Some giveaway. I'm gonna draw my hands a little bit more on my work shirt here. Okay. All right. Got a little of that left. So yeah, we didn't work on this one or this one or this one. Did a little on this one. Made our little door here. Okay, I'll just keep these in this book for now because we'll just continue to work because I showed y'all this is my newest what do you call it? Jelly plated paper pieces. All right. Let's move this over here. We're going to probably use something out of these pages. Oh, let me show y'all these books. And then I got my tags over here with some leftover bits. A couple of moons here. We could probably use some of those. Got some more pieces here to cut up. All this is cut up stuff we can use, not the Post-it. All right. All right. So these two are the newest collage soups that I know of. Brenda said I was washing dishes, couldn't type, work on something, not seeing it, going like I set it aside, come back later. Yeah, I do that all the time. I've always got something going on, more than one thing. Okay, so let's see here. All right, so Pinkalicious collage soup book. It's a small one. It's a smaller one, and then this is a tiny one. So they're still a good thickness, though. And I know a lot of their books you can get. Thanks, Brenda. A lot of their books you can get digi downloads, and not all of them. And then some of the ones that are digi downloads you can't get in books. Karen Elaine helped with this one. Karen Elaine. All right, let's see. Let's put this back over to prop it up just a little. So let's brighten it up. Just the lighting. There we go. Yeah, thanks. Kat put a link in there for it. You can get some free digi downloads there. And then here's the Pinkalicious. All right, let's just do a little flip. Very bright pink. It is very bright. It's like it is in the camera. It's that bright. It's very, very pink. Very bright pink. So I'm just going to do a quick flip here so y'all can see if you like pink things. Hello, Sherry. Who else am I missing? I'm probably missing people coming in. I do go back and scrub through the chat to say good, hello. And if I don't follow you, if you're new, I go find your channel. So thanks everybody for being here. I appreciate it. Happy wonderful Wednesday. So you can see it's all a bunch of pink. All right, let me go ahead and flip. There's a lot in here. But when we do flips of them, y'all get to see, because Amazon, you can't do these flips of these print-on-demand books. They don't have flips of them. I mean, sometimes people will leave a review and put a little video or something, but they don't, So there's some other ones there. So that is Pinkalicious. And then the other one new that I got was Free Love, 55 Fancy Collage Pages. Cut up, tear up, and stick on Emily Stone with guest Miss Vicky B. And that's not the same Miss Vicky B, our planner. it's not our planner, Vicky B. It's a different Miss Vicky B. So it's going to be a very 60s, 70s vibe. ATC size images. I know. I love both Collage Soup and Poor Toast Kate Curry books. I mean, there's other ones I like too, like the two that I'm getting ready to use today from the bookstore. Well, I think I got them at the bookstore, um, at Books a Million, but you can get them on Amazon as well. So there's some 70 hippie vibe. It's my era. So Collage Soup, Free Love. Okay, and then these two, like I said, and they've been cut into, so I can't say that they're complete books here because I've cut into them, but we're gonna use these for some little tags. Okay, Tina. So this one is Underworld. And they give you little samples, how to do some different little collage things at the beginning. And again, these have been cut into, so there's going to be a lot of, a lot of plants, birds here at the beginning, bugs, more bugs, reptiles. Horns, feet, skellies, fish, kind of creepy. This one's, kind of like Underworld. So they're a little bit more creepy, a little bit more undersea. Creepy baby. I won't show the creepy baby. Skeletons. But you can see I've cut into this one quite a bit. Legs, armor, paintings, furniture, masks, miscellaneous bottles and what, antiques, dolls, statues, transportation, architecture, and then they have some big blank pages at the back, like scenes that you can work with to make your, use these scenes to make build your own world. Spiders. I'll just send these to Keeks. Keeks, do you want this page? Is Keeks still here? Keeks likes spiders. I don't know if she still has any, but I think she used to. Do you want this page of spiders, Keeks? I'll pull it out. I don't know if she's still here or not. I think it's perforated. No, this one's not perforated. Let's see. Okay, we'll send this to Keeks. Look, yes, please. Because I'm not going to use spiders probably in anything I do. All right, we'll send that page to you, Keeks. All right, let's see. The other one is Wonderland. Create your own. And it's the same kind of deal, Leo, here. A bunch of mushrooms. I'll pull some of this stuff out, maybe to use some of that in our tags. Again, they give you some little sample things, what to use, different things some sample. Flowers, leaves. And again, they're all chopped up because I use them. Trees, fruits, bugs, I don't see any spiders, cute. Come on, flip over. Butterflies, birds, birds. I've used a lot of the birds. So you can see, this is why I keep these books in sleeves, because they're all chopped up. I use them. Some monkeys. Those would be cute on a little tag. So would these armadillo. There's some world, some zodiac, some old-timey fashion ladies, costumes. Black and white, like old TV images. Furniture. Toys. Dogs. There's a lot in these books. Cats. Architecture. More architecture. Road signs. Those are fun to use. Ships. Cars. And then here's some images. Big images. Like you can put something sitting on that finger this way, you know, like a little shelf. Postcards. You know, ruins. Landscapes. So these give you a bunch of stuff in the back to play with. Okay, so I'll give you the ISBNs for these. To cut this book up, create your own Wonderland. This one is 978-1837-76002. They're tiny. And then this one is Underworld, and it is 978-1837-760039. Made by the same person. Yeah, they're put out by skittledog.com. All right, so let's move this off the thing here. Move that over here. Let's get our little tags. Where's that piece of paper? Where's that piece of paper? Use. Here we go. I'm not gonna be able to see. Yeah, I guess you can see that. All right, so what I did to make these tags, I didn't put in, and I'm going to leave them blank on the back. So, hi, Shelly. What should I say? Guess what? I have no sound. Oh, okay. No sound. Okay, well then let's see here. I don't know if she says, I don't know if she can not hear me or she can't talk. Hi, Shelly. Oh, there's no E there. So. Hi. Okay, so let's see here. Let's make a couple tags. We can use these as well. So I thought I'd, do maybe, I don't know, maybe 3 US, 3 international. And I'll, like we can use these 3. We have time to make 3 quick tags. And then that way we can do US and international. Okay, so let's make 3. Here we go. All righty, let's see. So my point was on these and on the ones we're going to make, to start with, I'm going to put something else on those, but is just start gluing things like leftover bits on here. So we'll do that one. Let's do another one here. Oh, okay. Let's see what else we got. They got this blue here. So I'm going to show you just to use up your scraps on a tag. Like that. Maybe some gray behind here. Let's do it the other way. All right. Need a little bit more on this one. Here's some right here. All right, so this is what we're going to do. This could use a little bit something up here. Let's tear this down a little. That. A little bit of green up here. And right here. And right here and right here. Okay, something like that. This. And then we'll also get out some inks and stuff. Okay. All ready? You ready to make some quick tags? All right, let me put my pen right up here next to my Bigfoot and my little Jesus. So I don't lose the pen. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and glue these down. So we're just going to make some quick tags. And you'll see what I mean about just using your scraps. Well, y'all know. I mean, I'm not showing y'all nothing new here. But they're quick. And if you just have some tags sitting there, or you could also use your, desk journal. Just like that. What else? Needs a couple, little something up there. Well, we'll do that in a minute. Let's just get this base down here. We'll ink them, and we'll put some fun stuff on them and do some giveaways. So thanks, everybody, for being here. Appreciate it. Hope you all have got some fun ideas with collage. Make a notebook. I also have a big notebook full of cutout things but I think I've shown it to y'all before, but I don't pre-cut. If I have that notebook of pre-cut out things, but I never go to it. It's like a lot of work. It's heavy. It's big. If we have time in a minute, I'll show you that book. And I don't go to it. I go to these books and pull things more than anything. Or my, like the bin I showed you of loose stuff, the snap packs, I go to those more than a binder of pre-cut images. So, yeah. But I do have a big notebook full of them. Let's just go right off the edge there. And this is kind of fun because you don't really ever know exactly what you're going to get after you cut it down. So we're going to go with that. Those 3. And that's how these started too. And then I just take it. Let's put the what you call it back in here for just a minute till I find what other images we're going to put on it, because this dries up quick. All right, so then I just turn them over and trim them down. I'm not going to do anything on the backs. It's just kind of like little samples that, you can play with or think about, give you some ideas. So there you go. Now, I know there's still white showing, but we're going to get out the inks. All right. All right, let's see what this one looks like. Then we'll ink them, and you can stencil on them. Like I put a little bit of stencil on those. You can stencil them. You can, just do more collage. All right. So let's see here. Poke this little hole out. All right, let's see. Maybe some olive green. I got the brown out here. I'll do maybe some brown and some green. Let's see. Maybe this green here. And let me get us, what do you call it, a brush. All right. Sorry, all the jiggling. One of these days I'll figure out why that's jiggling all of a sudden. All right. Let's turn the brightness back up just a little. All right, there we go. All right, let's put some green. So I'm covering up the white, or it's off-white. The tags are off-white. Just covering them up, or covering up that area, or any torn edges. I didn't quite glue that one down very well. Let's glue that down better. Come on. Right, and then this one needs a gray or a blue. Plus, I'm going to put some brown here. So let's get a gray or a blue. Let's go with this. What is this one? Lost Shadow. Let's see. Get another. It's kind of a purpley color. I don't know if there's anything left in that one. Not a lot. Let's see. Maybe I'll just go directly here. There's not much left in. Oh, it's just not. It's very light. That's what it is. Let's get a darker one then. Alrighty. Now, I think I'll just go ahead and do the edge of this with the darker blue. So we'll kind of edge it a little bit. Maybe soften it a little. There we go. All right. The blue one. Am I missing anything in chat? All right, now let's go with the brown here. And then soften it a little. I'll put some seam binding crink on them. We'll put a couple of, we'll find something fun to put on them. I'd let y'all pick something out of the book to put on it, but y'all, I know it'd take me forever. I'd be really like herding cats. Okay, what do you want on yours? Well, and I have to go, it's too much. Or I'd let you pick something. All right, let's move these out of the way. I'm knocking things off. All right, let's see. I need some green or some blue crink. Let me take some scissors over here to my ribbon wall. Let's see. Here's some green. Oh, that's kind of gray. That might be good. Now let's go with this color. All right, let's go with a couple of that and a blue. What do I got over here in blue? Do I have anything in blue? It'd have to be a gray. Oh wait, no, that's not right. I'm looking through the crink. Samantha uses my crink all the time, so I'm running out of crink. Let's see. Running low in the crink department, the seam binding crink. All right, now I've got two flashed out again. Let's turn the brightness back down. There we go. Let's see. Tina. Thank you, Kat. Okay, so and if you go from the front, just fold it in half, go from the front to the back, and then when you fold it over in the front, it's got a nice flat little front right there. Oh gosh. The bright. Let's turn it back down some more. There we go. All right, let's do another little one here. Do a little slip knot. There we go. And then I got a piece of this gray. I didn't find any blue. That may be gone. And I bought this on Etsy. I can't tell you who I bought it from. It's been years. Years ago, I bought this seam binding crink. Because you can buy your own seam binding, crink it yourself. You know, if Jacqueline would make some, I'd probably buy it from her. Jacqueline, if you're out there listening, she's not here, I don't think, right now. Make some seam binding crink, and I'll buy it from you. Jacqueline, Kat, if you want to put Lovely, I don't know her actual channel name, Lovely Crafting, Jacqueline. And she's usually on Fridays and has sales on Friday with hand-dyed paper and all kinds of cool stuff. And but I don't think I've ever seen her do seam binding crink. Let's see. Am I missing anybody? Someone started out back. Well, go out there and take care of it, Joanne. You don't sit here. Go out there and see what's going on, girl. I hope it's all okay. Go. All right. Let's see, guys. Let's go ahead and do something with stuff. Let's see here. Do I just have something sitting here cool? Like I got some mushrooms. Here's that's kind of cool. This little moth. Let's put that on there. Doesn't show up very well. We need something a little more. All right, what about those pink flowers? I think that pink flower would be good. You know what I'm gonna? No, I'm not gonna put anything on it. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give y'all some little collage fodder, and you can put on it what you want. How about that? We'll make little kits. Hang on. We have time to make some kits. Let me get some little envelopes here. Let me find. I got some busy size over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we're going to just do some kits. Y'all can make your own additions. How about that? All right. And it's just going to be random which one you get. So there we go. We got 6 because we're going to do 3 U.S., 3 international. It's not a whole. There's less than 90 people here, so we should be able to handle this. All right. So now let's see what we can do here. Let's put some of these flowers in here. Let's cut it down. I got to make sure it's going to fit in the business size envelope. Okay. There's a couple flowers in this one. Is that going to fit with this one? That'll fit in there. I'm gonna put more. I just got to kind of stagger it out here. Let's move this out. All right. Oh, we're on it, people. We're on it. All right. Let's see. I'll get some fun items too. Something funny. But I'll put some like flowers in each one. Something that kind of matches. Here's some a couple of mushrooms with the blue one here. Okay, so now we got some nature. Now let's see what else we can do. Let's get over here to the fun stuff here. Here's some fun people and girls, and let's see. Stuff in color. Don't want the furniture, that's kind of boring. Hang on, guys. I'm going to find some cool things to put in here. That's a little big, so we'll get some butterflies and moss. I'm not looking at chat. Am I missing anything? Are we good? We good in chat? Maybe a bird and an egg. Some more birds up here. Okay, some birds. What else can we do? I'm giving you way more than you can put on one tag, but, you know, you can make another tag. There's some fish. Fish are always good. Oh, there's some planets. Some planet stuff. And some fish, and then that'll be good if I can find some fish in here. Cats. Could do a cat or two, but not everybody likes cats. All right, so I don't see any fish in here. Let's go to the other one. The underworld will have some fish. Okay, here we go. All right, let me get my big scissors here. Fish. That one's got a creepy face. I don't want to creep y'all out. Not everybody likes creepy. You know what I mean? Not everybody likes creepy. Fish, fish, fish. Sharks. Oh, here's some octopi. We'll do that. A couple octopi or squids. All right, I think we got enough. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Y'all still with the tour? Okay, Nanimo. Thank you for coming in. All right, let's see. So everybody's got, let's see, that one needs some flowers. All right, this one has flowers. I need some kind of floral. I need one more floral here. Let's see. Go back over here. Flip to some flowers or something. Oh, here we go. Okay. All right. I got to trim them down. I want them to all fit in our business size envelopes. Okay. Flowers in all of them. Let's put some fish or octopi in each one. Need the blue one over there. Okay. Some fish. Octopi. A fish. Okay. Fish in every one. All right, let's put some kind of planet in every one, or a planet or two. Here's this blue one. Let's put that with the blue. Planets. This is something solar system-esque. And this one's a little globe. Here's some planets here. A couple of gray planets here. Okay. Oh, well, let's put the Earth. Let's go and put that in there, too. Okay. All right. Now, y'all still with the tour? Dark again. Goes light to dark. Light. It's because I'm going from white envelopes to these color images, and it keeps. Okay, so there's another one down there. All right, birds. Let's put a bird on it. Okay. Okay, birds. Birds. Whoops. Birds. Bird and egg. More birds. And down there I need some birds. Let's turn this down. All right. What else did I pull? Oh, butterflies. Okay. We're getting there. Lots of options, right, Sherry? Okay, there's a butterfly and a caterpillar. Same thing for this one. Okay, let's see here. Blue in that one. Go green and one more butterfly. I need another butterfly. Okay, hang on. Let me go back over to the butterflies. I need one more. Hang on. Flipping to the bugs and the butterflies. Where are you? Fruit. Where's the other butterflies? Well, I'll just put some of this row of. I don't know where the butterflies. We'll just put some of these. Oh, here they are. Here's some. We just used them up. There we go. All right, everybody's got butterflies. All right, what else do we have? Okay, a person. Or two. Let's put a person in each one. That's blue. I don't know why I'm just getting blue. This girl's kind of big, but I could cut her down. Person. All right, everybody's got a person. Everybody got people. People who need people are the luckiest people. Thanks, Kat. Okay, so here we go. Let me just move these scraps and these columns that I was using. Make some room here. Let's put this over here in my stack. Okay, so let's move everything down. Hang on, give me a minute. All right, so let's put our tag. You know what I think I'm going to do also? All right, here, I'm going to be real generous today, and I'm going to also give you a blank tag with the tag we inked. So everybody can get a tag that we worked on and an extra blank one. These are nice heavy cardstock ones too. They're nice. Okay, there we go. All right, then I got some of these stickers at Hobby Lobby. They're just black and white. I'm going to put one of these in everybody's too. They're stickers. You can just pull them apart in the back. So I'm going to give everybody a floral sticker, maybe for the blank one. It's two there. One of those in everybody's because they're just sitting here. So let's use them. And there we go. All right. I think we're good. Post-it notes. All right. We'll start with international first. International. And we're going to do 3 each. Okay. International only. Let's grab the light again. Where's my mouse? There it is. Okay, that's good. All right, international only. Wait till I type in go. 1 to 100. First three people closest without going over. We'll get one of these little tag kits. I love doing giveaways like this. So excited. And then Keeks, I'm sending you this too. So I'll throw in Keeks. You don't have to play. I'll send you a tag and a creepy spider. All right. So let's see here. Let me get my iPad here and bring that up. Hang on. Let's go back down to random. Random.org. Come on. There we go. What is this? I got to do preferences now? No. We're not going to do that now. I think I can get past it. Okay. Here's our random generator. All right. So when I type in go, international only, 1 to 100, first three people closest without going over. Hi, Mike. How you doing? Good to see you. It's been a while. Hope your comics and everything are coming along. Why is my mouse wet over there? It's just wet over there, I think. All right. Well, I type in go. Yeah, I had my baby wipes sitting over there, and my mouse wouldn't work because it's Don't look at it, Janet. All right, hang on. Don't dilly dally, dawdle, or lollygag. Okay. All right, there we go. International only, 1 to 100. First three people closest without going over. There we go. International only. Cheryl, are you international? You're not international, Cheryl. I don't think so. Didn't I just mail you something to the States? Or did you win the color book page? I don't remember. I don't remember now if you won the color book page or the magazine. International only. I don't remember. I have it written down, but I don't remember off the top of my head. If I had to remember all these hundreds of addresses, I'd be in trouble. Okay. I better remember Janet's, and I don't have her address memorized. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm going to count down. Get your number in. International only. Then I'm going to do US separate. That way the international people have a chance because there's not as many. There's a lot, but there's not as many international people. So I like people to have, a chance at it. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. There we go. All right. Let me bring up my iPad over here. All right. First three people, 53. 53. International, 53. Let me scroll back. Scrolling. Okay. Tori had 47. Well, you went over, Cheryl. So let's see. It looks like it's going to be Tori, Terry, and who's the third one that didn't go over 53? If everybody went over, it might be Ann Makes with just, no, Terry. Yeah, wait. Okay, 53. So we have Tori had 47. Then we had Terry Brett with 38. Had 38. And then is it Ann Makes with just 3? It looks like Ann Makes had 3. God, I got to fix that light again. Ann Makes had 3. Okay, so y'all got, oh my gosh. Good grief. There we go. All right. Now we're going to do US. Is that behind me here? All right. Now we're going to do US only. Same rules apply. Wait till I type in go. 1 to 100. First 3 people closest to the new random.org number without going over. Okay, hang on. And I'll get these out to y'all tomorrow because I just had to put a stamp or 2 on them and get them in the mail. So, oh, Barbara had 18. I didn't even see Barbara. Wait a minute. Okay. Oh, Barbara had 18, not Ann. Okay. Let me scroll back. I don't even see Ann. I mean, Barbara. I mean, I'm not doubting you, but I don't see her. Why don't I see Barb? I don't understand why I don't see her. The first person I see is Tori. I'm not doubting y'all, but I do not see Barbara at all. So I'm going to take y'all's word for it. Barbara had 8. Ellen, that doesn't count. I haven't put in go yet. Ellen, you might be lagged. That your number's not counting. She's there. Okay, I don't see her, but I'm gonna. All right, sorry, Ann. It's gonna be Barbara because they're saying that's correct. So I got to go with what they say. Okay, Barbara had 18. Okay. All right, Barbara had 18. Okay. Ellen, stop putting in numbers, please. No, your numbers are not counting. Ellen, maybe are you lagged? Ellen, are you lagged? You keep putting in numbers. Okay, I believe you guys. I just don't see her for whatever reason. All right, so now we're going to do US only. Same rules apply. Wait till I type in go. Thank you, Cheshire. Okay, first 3 people closest without going over. You're welcome, Barbara. I mean, I want it to be correct. You know, that's why my mods double check everything. My mods check everything. Okay, got it, Janet. Janet's texting me to make sure I get all the message. Thank you, Janet. Oh my goodness. I try, guys. I try my best to get it all correct. I got to do this page for Zandra. I got to find that page. Oh no, I haven't thought of. Oh, I'll have to dig that out. Okay, I want to take that picture for Z. All right, get your numbers in. Don't dilly dally, dawdle, or lollygag. Oh. Picking up as I go here. So thanks everybody for being here. Thanks everybody for just hanging out and playing, watching me do some collage. Playing with a lot of Devin's papers too. All right, I'm going to count down, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. There's an extra bird. 3, 2, 1. Don't dilly dally, dawdle, or lollygag. Hit your number, put it in. Okay, here we go. New number 54. First 3 people closest to 54 without going over. We usually only do 2. We're doing 3, so it's a little more, it's a little more. All right, scrolling back, 54 without going over. So I'm looking, all right, see, Terry Bauer has 47. Okay, I'm looking for 54 without going over. let's see, Anna Jean and Dawn P. Okay, now there's 42. Jennifer has 42. Okay, so let me scroll all the way back. So I think it's going to be Brenda A has 38. So I think Terry Bauer has 47. Y'all double check me now. Let me just write it over here. Okay, so Terry Bauer, which I don't think I have your address, Terry Bauer, has 47. My mods have already put it in. Jennifer McKinnon has 42. And I think I just got your address, didn't I, Jennifer McKinnon? If not, I'm pretty sure I sent you something recently. And Brenda A has 38. Okay, so is that what we got? I think so. Okay, we'll save these. Just go this way. All right, so Terry Bauer, I'm going to need Brenda. Do I have your address, Brenda? If I haven't sent you anything, it's been a while. And Jennifer, all of y'all, if I'm not sure if I have any of y'all's addresses, y'all email me. Here's my email. Okay. Email me your addresses again. You're welcome and happy birthday again, Tori. I think Tori's birthday is tomorrow, I think, or is it today? And Lisa W, one of the Lisas' birthday is also this week. Okay. Did I get it all correct? You three, if you're not sure if I have your address, send it to me again. Okay. It is today, Tori. Well, happy birthday, Tori. All right, guys, I'm going to head out, go find some lunch for me and Hubster. I'll get these all out to y'all tomorrow. And yeah, thanks everybody for being here. I hope y'all enjoyed. Let me pull my collage back over here that we did, sort of finished. We kind of did this one. And if y'all missed today, I did lots of collage flip throughs, books and my collage parts and pieces and partially done. So, okay, Keeks, you take care, Keeks, by the way. All right, guys, y'all have a great rest of your week, and I'll see y'all around. If not, we'll see y'all on Monday, and y'all have a great rest of your week. And I've got Samantha coming back on Saturday, so yeah. All right, well, I don't have her. She has to go back to school. She starts her museum internship. I think she has a week off before she starts that job. So, yeah. All right, guys, y'all have a great rest of the day. Bye.